guys, Jess here with another episode of Mixed Reviews, the show that collects the biggest video game reviews from around the net and mixes them into one sexy little number. Today we're going to look at the latest Mario Party, have a face-off between MLB The Show and MLB 2K12, and take a dip into Silent Hill Downpour. Alright, so let's start off with Mario Party 9 for the Wii, the latest way to lose friendships over minigames. IGN Sam Claiborne liked the game overall, saying that the minigames are fun and this was the best Mario Party since the GameCube days. Unfortunately, he also felt that this party relied way too much on luck, which led to a heap of frustration and a lower review score. Overall, he gave the game a 7 out of 10, which is classified as good on IGN's scale. But that was just one review. The rest of the mix average was fairly similar with a 73%. Games Radar gave it an 8 out of 10 and said that the game's new focus has definitely renewed the series. They felt it was more skill-based than past Mario parties and that this was a welcome change. Meanwhile, Game Informer was much more negative, giving the game a 5.75 out of 10. Like IGN's review, they said that much of the game relies on luck and overall it's a disheartening experience. So, looks like Mario Party 9 is one of the better Mario parties in recent times. Just make sure your friends have a ton of patience. Moving along, let's talk some baseball. Yay! MLB 2K12 returns with some tweaks and improvements like more realistic pitching. IGN's Peter Eichmann's appreciated the extra polish, but said that it's not much of a change for the series. He liked the new pitching system and splendid announcers, but overall it's still just a standard year for a good game of ball. He gave the game a 7 out of 10. The rest of the mix felt the same way, giving the game a 65%. The official Xbox magazine gave it an 8 out of 10, saying that it has strong fundamentals and numerous tweaks that make for a better game. GameSpot was less impressed, giving the game a 5.5 out of 10. While they also liked the refined pitching and commentary, they felt that issues like unimpressive visuals and graphical glitches make this a difficult game to recommend. Overall, if you like baseball, this is just a decent choice. However, if you like baseball and own a PS3, then you probably know about MLB The Show. IGN's Jack DeVries said that MLB 12 The Show is still the most realistic game of baseball around. But he didn't stop there, oh no, he also said that it's the best looking, the best playing, and the most robust. The package is only brought down by some presentation problems. Still, Jack gave the game an 8.5 out of 10. Now, there weren't a lot of reviews in the mix, but overall it got an 84%. Gaming Age gave it an A-, saying that Sony raised the bar on what should be expected from a baseball game. They particularly liked the Diamond Dynasty mode, where you build up a dynasty from randomized players, and the Rebuilt Career mode. And while we typically don't showcase non-gaming sites, ESPN did a crazy in-depth review of the show. The gist is that it's the best the series has ever been, and even people who bought last year's version should upgrade. So if you want to read their full review, be sure to check out the YouTube description on this video. Anyway, if you're a baseball fan and a PS3 owner, looks like the show is the way to go. Our final game this week is something that survival horror gamers have been looking forward to, Silent Hill Downpour. Unfortunately, they might have to keep waiting because IGN's Steve Hopper had a ton of problems with it. He said that combat is a mess, the exploration is dull, and there are a bunch of technical issues. He did say that there are signs of brilliance in the story, but that just makes the bad stuff even more frustrating. Steve gave the game a 4.5 out of 10. However, the overall mix average was more favorable, with an average of 70%. Destructoid gave it an 8 out of 10. While they also said that the combat system is subpar, they still loved the game's style and atmosphere. Joystick gave it a 3.5 out of 5, saying that Downpour is one of the most interesting games in the series. They also liked the atmosphere and the main character's quest for redemption, but didn't care for the combat. Overall, the mix says that the game's style and story are much better than the actual gameplay, so Super Silent Hill fans might want to give it a look, just don't go in with huge expectations. So that's it for this week. If you want more START content, click here to hear about World of Warcraft Desperation, or click here to watch Naomi and her awesome coin lamp. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, be sure to click below. I'm Jessica Chobot, and we'll mix it up again next Friday.